Hi, welcome to Pleasure Sports. Today we're going to take a look at the new Quiksilver Syncro hooded wetsuit. This is a 543mm wetsuit. What that means is in the core body we've got 5mm thick neoprene, 4 in the arms, 3 up here in the hood. This suit is a knockout this season. Take a look at the dark charcoal gray shoulder, and the rest of the body, except for this one hit here on the leg, is charcoal gray. You can't find a suit with this many features at this price point. It's absolutely amazing. The upper part of the suit and the lower part is 100% effin light neoprene, and that's their proprietary neoprene to Quiksilver. And it's really, really stretchy, so you can see how much stretch you can get in this thick neoprene. So this is a great cold water suit with a sealed seam. It's glued and blind stitched. You can see here in manufacturing they glue all the seams, and then they put a blind stitch, and that blind stitch doesn't go through both pieces of neoprene, so you see a nice sealed seam here that's glued together. That stitch only goes halfway through the neoprene, and that way you don't have holes in the neoprene where water can leak into. So GBS sealed seam suits, which is glued and blind stitched, are for all practical purposes designed to be watertight, keeping the water out of the seams. I want to show you a little feature in this suit too, how tight the seams are. In that GBS sealed seam suit, it's literally airtight, so I'm forcing all this pressure on the seam and I can't even get air through. So again, we know that water goes into the suit to keep you warm, but we don't want any water coming into the suit through the head, the wrists, or the ankles, or the seams any more than we need to, because otherwise it makes our body work too hard. On the front of the suit, I want to show you a nice smoothie material. It's like a shark skin material here. It's an unlaminated piece of neoprene, wind resistant, water repellent, designed to keep your core nice and toasty. Same thing with it on the back. On the interior of the suit, behind this shark skin material on the back and chest, is a dry flight far infrared heat laminate. And I'm going to show you what that looks like on the inside here in a second. We're going to go ahead and take a look at how to get into this suit. We're going to unbutton it because this is a zipper stopper that you can snap right there, and that prevents the zipper from opening up when you're in a session. You open it up and you have a nice little key ring and key stash pocket here if you want to bring your key with you and you're, say, at the beach or out on a boat. What I like to do is take the collar off the suit completely, and I like to get my hands into the suit down at the armpits, and I just flip the suit essentially inside out at the top. So now I can get my legs and waist into the widest part of the suit, which is under the armpits, and then I can put my arms in one at a time, and I can get into the suit the rest of the way. And then the last thing I do is put my hood on over the top. Okay? But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and show you that red infrared material, laminate, that they're talking about, that's behind the back plate and the chest plate. This is a piled laminate on the neoprene that allows water to disperse, and it's quick drying and it's heat retaining, so it reflects the heat back to you. And you can also see some spot taping for reinforcement on critical seams inside the suit. So this is a really well-made wetsuit, very durable, and you've got some nice technical features around keeping you really warm, because after all, you wouldn't be wearing a 543mm wetsuit if you didn't want to stay warm. Another thing that I want to draw your attention to is the side cinch over the shoulder. In these newer wetsuit designs, you have a zip that's diagonal. It goes on a diagonal here, and this whole side is sealed. This is the only side that water can possibly get in. On this side, we have a glide skin, and we also have a cinch, so we can cinch this tight around the shoulder. You can adjust it yourself, and you can quick release it as well, just by pulling the tab. And this is where the one point of entry that water can enter, and if it does enter the suit there, what we have on the back side are 3 pinholes that can drain that water out, which is great. So this is a nice design to have as an overflow, and it again draws the water out so that you can stay drier in the suit. Another thing to take a look at here on the low back of this suit is that there aren't any seams So large panels of neoprene allow us to really stretch the material naturally. So that cut of material in conjunction with the 100% FN Light neoprene used in this suit is what gives it its high performance stretch. On the side you get a profile of the anatomical engineering. So it's really designed in 3D to fit your body naturally so water doesn't pool in the suit. If water pools in the suit, you have stagnated water in the suit and your body's working overtime to heat that up to keep you warm. These suits that are anatomically cut help prevent that. You've got pre-bent knees and articulated arms out forward, and you've also got a great shark skin material on this hood. So again, wind-resistant, water repellent, keeping you warm. You've got a nice little sun visor on here, and you also have a cinch right here that you can adjust for the face seal so that you don't have water flushing into that portion of your suit as well. Last thing I want to show you, abrasion-resistant knee pads on the suit and great tapered ankles and wrists so that you don't have water flushing up into the suit. So again, great sealed seam suit, really stretchy, really designed to be warm. You've got that infrared laminate on the inside to draw the heat back to you. And you have all these technical features around the hood and the seals, the details that we're looking for in this new Syncro. So if I missed any details on the Syncro 543 by Quiksilver, you can learn more about it on our website at PleasureSports.com.